What's up, guys? So today we got Football Outsiders Deshaun Watson, heavily requested in my last video, so decided to bring him into it. And you see right here, 85 speed. I do have the chemistry up for the short accuracy, so keep that in mind. Not a big impact, but it's just I feel the need to say it. And his throwing stats decent, even though people were criticizing. I've seen it on Mudhead and everything. You know, people criticizing his throwing stats, but you know what? On the field, didn't really show that bad. Now, of course, short throw. From what I could tell, even though my card was at an 81, which is not the highest rating in the world, I didn't really see him struggle with these short throws. I mean, he was throwing them perfectly. 0 bad short throws, even though I only threw like I think 6 or 7 short throws in general, but still all of them were on time. They were perfectly thrown. They weren't they weren't thrown behind or thrown far away. So from what I could tell, the short throw was just fine. Now, as far as the mid throw, I only threw like 3 or 4 of these mid passes. They were all perfectly thrown, but it's definitely not the largest sample size. The main thing I wanted to test out was this right here, the deep throw, because this is what was heavily criticized from most of the community. From what I could tell, was that they don't believe that his deep throw accuracy and throw power were justified. So I'm here to show you, man, the deep throw. Look at these deep passes, man. And yes, you see here I'm steadying my feet, and he's throwing pretty accurate passes. Now, he was not perfect, I'm not going to say that, but he did a lot better than I would have thought. And he definitely did better than what the community was assuming that he was going to be. And you see right here, man, not just the deep throw accuracy, but also the throw power. Look, I'm at the 35. That thing lands at the other 35. So when you can throw from one 35-yard line to the other 35-yard line, come on, what more do you want in terms of throw power? So deep throw and throw power, I liked what I saw. And next is his highest rating overall throwing wise, which is throwing on the run. And look at that, man, beautiful pass. Look at square right here. Look at square, perfectly thrown ball to the receiver to jump up there and get it. And I know there was a patch recently released that affects throwing on the run. Did not affect Watson in any kind of negative way. I mean, look at these throws, man. Whether it's a little quick little 10-yard pass here, or those 15, 20-yard passes you were seeing, like right here, for example. So if you want to throw on the run with him, believe me, he's perfect for that. And when you're throwing on the run, you're going to feel the itch to want to scramble with it. And I don't blame you. The guy is fast. He is mobile. He can make guys miss, especially if you know how to zigzag your way through defenders. But definitely cannot hold on to the ball consistently. Fumbled 4 times for me. And of course, when he fumbles once in a certain game, he's going to be fumble prone. So guys, I know it's tough, but try to slide. Like I said before, he's not perfect, and the only bad passes that I saw him make were these are deep passes, which is what I expected. But the one good thing about this is that in terms of percentage, only about 10% of these deep passes were bad. And the last play I'm going to show you guys is this amazing run that starts at the 50-yard line. Look, check this out with Deshaun Watson. This is what I'm talking about, man. You don't always have to juke, spin, truck, stiff arm. Sometimes just zigzag your way through, and you'll get touchdowns just like that. So that's gonna wrap this up, guys, and right now he goes for like 100,000. To me, that's a bit steep, even though of course he did just come out yesterday. I'm not that surprised. I'm sure as time goes on his price will drop. I don't really think his price will drop that low anytime soon. I think in a couple of days when Team of the Week comes out, if another mobile quarterback gets a similar card, that will definitely decrease his value. If not, it might stay there for a little while. I would only recommend getting him if you're like a really big Texans fan, because who knows, I think he might not get another card until maybe the all rookie promo, which is, from what I recall, does not come out for a long time. So anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap this up. My next review is gonna be Herschel Walker. Man, the 87 overall Herschel Walker is a beast, and you'll see what I mean. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll see you boys next time. Peace.